Well, hello everybody. I hope everybody had themselves a fantastic week. Once again, welcome to a new episode of Psycho's Platters, episode 33. For all the people that are counting, fueled by coffee, not sponsored by Dunkin' Donuts, but I wish I would. Yes, Brittany, I thought I'd spit off one of these very quickly before. She just turned 16 today. You pervs don't look.
It's not like I'm turning 18, it's still just as perverted. But it's their fault that we're still here.
Yeah. Not for long. I'm taking her out in a few minutes. Okay, anywho. went, what do we want to call it? Dirt mall. Looking around a little bit. Got a little bit of mix of everything. Yes. She's looking at me here. Something tells me this is going to be a quickie. I bet you all are going, yeah. Palanka 45s. Quiet. Donnybrook, Mission Bell 45. Silhouette by the Rays 45. Never heard of this band before. String Along, doing brass buttons. Norman Petty produced this band. That much I know, of course. Who was Norman Petty? He was the producer of Buddy Holly. All of everything from Frankie Avalon. Now, I have to tell you, this one, this made me, these are all pretty much mid-condition. Seriously. This one and this one, some jackass cut out the centers of the picture sleeves. I didn't realize until I bought them. I'm like, really? What idiot would do that? I don't know. Soul Children, Stax promo. Don't see too much Stax. It's in very great shape, too. And lastly, the mystery here that I'm not entirely sure about. From my neck of the woods, because I'm from Illinois. Okay, this record's out of Des Plaines, Illinois, label Churchill Records. Theme from Superman. But it says from Chase. Now, this... Please help me out here. Chase, the band, died in a plane crash in 1974. So obviously this must be a different Chase because Bill Chase died in that plane crash. I don't know if this is remnants of that or he maybe recorded it, you know, before he died and somebody said, oh, look what I found. Because obviously Superman the movie came out. It says here 1978 for the release date on that. So I don't know. Okay. Cassettes. I don't normally talk about cassettes too much, but guess what? These two, well, one of the booths, they had a really strange collection of cassettes. I'm not kidding you. I may end up going back eventually again, but don't find too much Warren Haynes. Yes, Warren Haynes. Tales of Ordinary Madness on Megaforce from 93. Sorry about the shine. Okay. And I like Skinnerd. You like Skinnerd? I like Skinnerd. But here's one that I've never seen before. Okay, it's a solo one. Rossington Band's Love Your Man from 88. Okay, now I know about Scene of the Crime on Atlantic from 90. Of course I know about Rossington Collins Band. Alright. But I've never seen this one. Like I said, this one was on MCA from 88. So I got to see if that's even on vinyl. Okay. These ones here, $2 to $3 a piece on average. Near mint condition, I think, for literally all of these, because I was pretty picky. Marshall Tucker Band's Dedicated. I like that one from 81. I like the old school stuff. Cactus Open Sweaty with a lovely fold. I love Bogart and the Peace. They're good stuff. Jay Giles, Monkey Island. Here's one. Avery. Any of you people ever heard of Avery out there? Late 1979. The only one that would come out of this would be Richard Bryans, who would drum for Badfinger in the early 80s. Speaking of Badfinger, the Dodgers on Polydor, 1977. Bob Jackson, former Badfinger member from 74 on, is in this. If you like that kind of stuff, go look on YouTube for the video from Dodger called Down. Tom Evans from Badfinger is also in that too. It was one of the few appearances. From my local neck of the woods, Starcastle, Reel to Reel, with Terry Luttrell, the original singer of REO Speedwagon. Tantrum on Ovation from '79. Never seen a band with three women in a band with 4 guys. Kind of interesting lineup. They're from my neck of the woods too. FM Live, Climax Blues Band. Not often I get to find near min Elvis. Yeah, in mono, roustabout. Never heard of this band before. Yanks from 1984. The funny part about this, why I ended up getting this, was because in this sleeve was not only the promo poster, which I won't show you because it was the cover, but somebody obviously was at the gig, wherever the Quake FM 99 was. They actually went to go see him in Palo Alto. Maybe some California people will be able to give me some insight on that. Okay, what's Paul been reading lately? You know, every member of this band has wrote a book except Izzy. I'm surprised Izzy hasn't bothered to write a book yet, but this time, I got it on clearance at Barnes & Noble a couple weeks back, My Appetite for Destruction by Steven Adler. He admits he's a fuck-up. Yes, he does. At least back then. And he's cleaned himself up. Good for him, that's what I say. All right. Due to people looking, kind of half looking at me, I'm going to speed this up and finish this up for today. This is the weekly episode. Next week, I'm going to do a special episode, I think, because I've actually had some comments about my doing a show on music autographs. You know, how to obtain, blah, blah, blah. And that's what I'm going to do next week. We're going to do that instead of, you know, I'll still show pieces of my signed collection for you guys as examples. But, you know, how can you get some of your fave autographs? It's not that hard. It really isn't, at least for some of them anyway. So, till next week, take care, God bless, rock on, and keep crate digging.